I was living in Hawaii and I was like, man, you know, the polars are shifting, all this stuff's changing, like there's so much stuff happening spiritually and politically in our generation and in the world. I was really scared of just like where I wanted to be at if like, you know, something crazy happened, which is, you know, happening now. And I was like, well, where do I want to be at? If I can choose where I want to be at, you know, this is my process. It's like, well, if I can decide where I'm going to be at when I fucking die, where do I want to be at? And I was like, well, I want to be near my family. And I was like, I'd like to be on my farm in Hawaii. But what I realized during like this mushroom trip when I was down there was that I don't get to decide. That I have to, you know, it's all perfect, and wherever I'm going to be at, I'm going to be at. Because in my mind I was like, well, I'll get a sailboat and I'll put a horse on it. I'll put a huge stockpile of drugs on it. And lots of water. And some crackers. 50 avocados. And a tree. That was my idea. I was like, alright, that's what I'm going to do. Where I wanted to. But anyway, I realized that I had to sort of like, you know, surrender to the fact that, you know, wherever you're going to be at is where you're supposed to be at. And that's a hard thing to surrender to sometimes, because you want to think that you're in control of that. You want to be like, well, I can decide. I got this. Just a second. Anyway, that's what this song was.
Thank you.
Thank you.
That's a beautiful song.
And it was so phenomenal because this video that came out, you know, was not from me. I didn't make the video. In fact, it came out during the same time that we released a video called Me and Mr. Washington.
Oh.
Yeah. And in the same week that video came out, this other video came out for Aloha Keakua, which I'm sure many of you have seen. And it was up on my Facebook page for like a week. I didn't watch it. And I was like, oh, stop taking the video. And then like a week later, I actually watched it, and of course I, you know, was crying. Fully like crying, especially when that girl like jumps up against the horse. She's like, and I was like, is that real? I want to do that. When she's like in the middle of all those native elders, and you know, and she's just like, and they're like, yes, you're the one. It's so epic, right? But I actually met the fella that made that video within the next 6 months after that. Really beautiful bro, just like basically bought this stock footage to make this video. It's inspired by the song, and it's just crazy how like all those little things, the little pieces like get put together. Because even that version that I recorded on that song was like fully like just a day I was in my friend's studio, and I was just like, oh, let's just record it on the piano. Super random, absolutely no plan. But anyway, I just
That's how magic happens.
Buffalo!